Saturday. It's good to see each and every one of you guys. Hope you're having a great Thanksgiving weekend. And first and foremost, give it up for you guys for showing up on a holiday weekend. Very, very impressive. I know I've learned over the years that 80 to 90% of success is just showing up, and that commitment is everything. So kudos to each and every one of you guys today. Hopefully you guys spend some quality time with the people that mean the most to you, and a little bit of time with the ones that drive you nuts. So, anyways, with that being said, and we got to give it up. For those of you that don't know this, I got to just do a quick little plug because one of our three owners graduated to another title. And so congratulations to my business partner, Jake Kevorkian, for being the first grandfather of us three out there, which is great. I'm sure I'll be a close, hopefully a distant second down the road, but congratulations, Jake. I'm sure you're just ecstatic spending Thanksgiving with that little granddaughter of yours. So very excited, guys, today. Want to keep it kind of short and to the point for you guys. We do have some quick updates and different announcements that I want to quickly cover. A lot of you guys know, and I'll do the screen share here real quickly for you guys so you can see it. We have a great Black Friday and through this weekend and Cyber Monday. Thank you to Corinne Carrera for working late on Wednesday night to get these all done for us. She always puts her magical touch on these. But a lot of you guys know that anybody that signs up for Passport Light or Passport Travel Agent, we are giving away their first year of their annual $50 fee. So how many of you guys have heard me talk in the past about always trying to figure out ways to make a connection or a reconnection with people that you may have piqued their interest? They haven't said yes, they haven't said no. We always talk about different ways to inform people, make them aware of what's going on. And I'm telling you, these Black Friday deals are exactly the perfect situation for you to reach out to your network, inform them, make them aware of any updates, announcements, promotions with the company. You guys should have these if you're in the community. These were posted. If you got a shout notification or if you were in any of the Facebook groups, these were all posted out there. We even sent a text message out on Thursday. So each and every one of you guys should have copies of these. And then how many of you are excited about the retreat program where we're teaching people how to have successful, profitable retreats? A lot of you guys know last week we started talking about this. Originally, we were going to market this at $997. The team got together and we realized that we want to just really scale this program out in a big way and help people truly 10x their investment off their very first retreat. So it's $399, but during Black Friday through Cyber Monday, it's only $299. And if you think about it, when you go through this course, it might be about 90 minutes of actual, listening to information, but each module has a worksheet afterwards. And if you really follow it like she talks about and do the PDF document after each module, this should be about a 3 to 4 hour course, I would say, from start to finish, where you would be bona fide and trained to have successful and profitable retreats. I like this product also to get people into our ecosystem. There's a lot of coaches. There's a lot of social media type individuals out there. There's a lot of people that want to do different retreats, whether it's men's retreats, women's retreats, adventure retreats, business retreats. The list goes on, but there's a lot of people out there that are looking to create side hustles. And this is even a great program to help them go make thousands of dollars putting retreats together. But a lot of people are going to realize the value of being a travel agent if they are not when they purchase this by the time they're done going through the modules. And it'll be a great upsell, lead magnet, whatever you want to call it, opportunity. Of course, people in Levarti are already buying this like crazy, which we're excited for you guys to have this done. And I did talk to our COO, and there's going to be a place that we're going to put it in the back office and or in the Levarti community, where we're going to have our own little marketplace. So that way, for those of you that go through the training, we vet your vet your retreat out. We'll allow you guys to actually market it to other Levarti participants. So that way you have an internal marketplace where people can go on your retreats if that's something they desire to do. Along with, you'll have great marketing material that will be email campaigns, text campaigns that you'll have access to market this on a global scale through social media. So pretty exciting stuff there. And a lot of you guys did see the fact that we had the cruise. For those of you that don't know, the cruise ended as far as where you could book your own room on the 27th. And what Jake, Bart, and myself decided to do, because we wanted to give some people more time, is we just put the deposits on the remaining balances of the room, or the cabins rather. So that way you guys have more time to get your rooms. Plus, there's going to be a lot of people that aren't even in Levarti yet that have the desire to go on our cruise in April. Wouldn't you guys agree with that statement? And so we wanted to make sure those people had the ability also. So we'll have until about, I don't know the exact date, but sometime in the middle of January for the remaining people to fill the rooms that we do have. Space is limited, but I think we got about a dozen rooms that we put deposits on. So people that have, that want to come, that couldn't make it, maybe the holidays are here, there's money going out with different directions. And so we just wanted to make it to where you guys could participate. So last but not least, today is the last day of November. And for those of you that have been around for a couple months since our convention in September, we launched basically 30-day promos where anybody that either upgraded to become their own travel agent or they sold their own travel agency to somebody as a member and/or member and affiliate, your name gets thrown in the raffle, which we're going to be doing this upcoming Saturday. And there's a special perk for the month of November. So today is the last day, and it's a great day for you to do massive follow-ups to at least get one sale in. But for those of you that are newer, from the 1st of November till the 30th of November, whoever makes one travel agent sale or becomes a travel agent, their name gets put in the raffle, and we're raffling off one entry to our cruise in April, the 3-night, 4-day cruise, and which is great. We had our first winner last month. Tomorrow it resets, and we do it one more time in December. However, for the month of November, we have a special twist, because if you're a travel agent and we pull your name out of the raffle next Saturday, not only will you win a free cruise, but you're also going to get 50% of the commissions that is generated for putting this cruise together. You'll be working directly with Katie and Michael Catlow, and they'll be coaching you on how to be a professional host on this type of a vacation, this larger group booking, and you're going to get 50% of the commission. Now, if you're not a travel agent and we pull your name, you're still going to win the cruise, but we're going to pull a secondary name to give 50% of that commission to the travel agent, because we can't pay you to be a travel agent if you're not a travel agent. Doesn't make sense. So you just know that the second drawing will, if you're not a travel agent, will go to the travel agent. If we pull a second one and they're not, we'll bypass them, and we'll keep spinning the name until we get to a travel agent. So what I would encourage you to do, all of us have the capability and what it takes and the skill set and the mindset to go make one sale today before midnight Eastern time. If you've been building this business for 30, 60, 90 days, you definitely got a pipeline of business. I'm sure there's somebody out there that will see the value in what we have going on. And so before I go into the training, I'm going to bring up Jake. I know we didn't talk this morning, but is there anything, buddy, that you would like to add on the updates, announcements, promotions, thoughts?
Well, yeah, maybe just add to what DJ said. He and I both have gone through this retreats business in a box. And I'm telling you straight up right now, if you go through this and you follow it and you do the worksheets, you're going to have a blueprint, like literally an exact blueprint of how to book your very first retreat and make money. And like DJ said, for those of you that take the effort to go through the training and understand it and complete the training, we will help you promote these retreats. Okay. I mean, we need more trips, and there's nothing more that we would like, Bart, DJ, and myself, than for you guys to make the commissions. But again, I was very impressed, DJ, when I went through it, because again, it literally just shows you. It's almost, remember paint by numbers when you were a little kid? It's like you start here and go here. If you follow the blueprint, you've got a plan right in front of you to book your very first retreat. All you have to do is promote it, and we're going to help you promote it. And then the other thing is, my gosh, I mean, it just, I just realized as you were saying this, I knew we were doing it, but I forgot about the whoever wins, has an opportunity to get half that commission. I mean, that is huge, guys. I mean, you've got to go. If you don't have a sale in for this week, I would do whatever you possibly could to at least get in that drawing for at least having a chance. The free cruise is great. I mean, that's awesome. But getting half the commission and being able to get that personal coaching from Michael and Katie Catlow is huge. So do whatever you got to do to get that first cruise. And thank you, DJ, for talking about my beautiful new grandbaby. She is so precious. I don't know if you guys can see that picture right there, but there she is, Marvel Row Clay. So it was a great weekend here, getting to spend some time with her, and I appreciate you bringing that up.
Yeah, man, that's exciting news. Exciting news. And a couple things, guys, obviously, for those of you that have been around since before September of 2023, that was the early birds that were here. I just keep staying close to the fire, staying close to the vision on what we're doing. And then in September, naturally, we did our pre-launch. And then February of this year, we did our official launch. But as we grew every step of the way and gone down that path through our journey, we've always been fine-tuning, adjusting. Maybe we launched something, weren't satisfied, we went back to the drawing board. And just know it takes a lot of guts, it takes a lot of chutzpah to go through the ringer with a new company like with Levarti, what we're doing. And so first and foremost, we couldn't be more grateful and blessed that each and every one of you guys are here with us. Some of you maybe came in and had a sponsor enroll you, and then they decided to do something else for a while. They're still here, but they're not, but you still kept, your eye on the prize per se. And so it takes a lot, and we don't take that lightly at corporate and what we're doing. And we know every time there's a change, there's a setback because people are waiting for the change and different things like that. So I want to just share with you guys, especially going into 2025. I mean, I truly believe this is going to be our true breakout year. We've got our 4 product offerings. We're not bringing anything else to the table anytime in the near future. There's not going to be any more changes. The only change you'll see is maybe fine tuning, crossing T's, dotting I's. Cosmetically, our GoLevarti.com site's going to have getting makeover over time. We're doing videos. We're always going to make it stronger, faster, better. But as far as our mission, our brand, our core values, I mean, we've got our Passport Light, which is great to go international with. We got our Passport, obviously our agent, and now the retreats, and it's all travel related. You have everything that you need to be successful. You can lead with one product while the other person might lead with a different product. There's no right way. There's no wrong way. The only thing that's the wrong way is doing nothing, right? And waiting for things to happen versus making things happen. There will be some things that we're putting together that you're already aware about. And, we'll announce those down the road when the time is right. But we are how many of you are excited about becoming, more certified and maybe having someone from corporate like myself or Jake, where you can just send a 1-page document to people that have nonprofits, right? And you want to help them be successful. We're putting stuff together for that. A lot of you have asked about, can we go do B2B type sales and bring in big corporations and leverage one of our product offerings? We're putting a certification course together for that, but there will be requirements. You're going to have to be in pool 6 to play in the B2B space, because we need to know you're competent and bona fide and all in with what we're doing. Same thing with the nonprofits. And so we're working on that stuff. It'll roll out in the near future, but it's nothing different than what we're already doing right now, which we're, really excited about. For those of you that are travel agents, a lot of you guys know in your back office, you have the, my family friends link, and then you have the website link. They're 2 different links. For those of you that don't know this, the website link is your retail link. You'll send that out. People will pay retail. You will earn a commission on that. The friends and family link has the hotels, the resorts, the all-inclusives, the vacation rentals where they get up to 10% off. And when there's a discount, there's not as much room for commission. So use that link wisely, as I would say. I'm in this for profit. I'm assuming you guys are too. So I'm not going to just freely give friends and family discounts because I'm into making money so I can retire. And so use that how you want to, but just know when you give up to 10% off, there's virtually very little to no commissions left because you're giving the friends and family the discount. Does that make sense? So just be aware if you're using that like crazy, that your commissions will probably be a little bit on the lower side. And of course, using TAP and Odysseus and all the third-party vendors. I mean, we have 140 suppliers and we're at the highest commission with all these suppliers. If you guys log into your travel agent site, you will see either today or yesterday or tomorrow. I know they're working on it over the weekend where you'll have access to every vendor, their logo. You'll be able to request which ones you need at the time of booking, meaning don't request 140 vendors because you're not going to ever use 140 vendors because a lot of them are specialty vendors. And so just know you only need 90% of your bookings will probably be through 5 vendors or less. And to learn more about all the travel agent stuff, a lot of you guys realized last Monday we did, Michael and Katie Catlow hosted our very first travel agent program training. They became the director of training for the travel agent side. We couldn't be more excited. Their official start date is tomorrow, Monday range, December 1st. And this Monday again at 8 o'clock Eastern, they will be doing another training and keep that on your calendar. It's this link that you're on today. It's 8 o'clock Eastern. Put it on your Google reminders and just make sure you show up and you're going to learn a ton of value. That'll be 100% travel agent training related only. It won't be about recruiting or prospecting or building a team. It's going to get you to be a trained assassin in the travel agency space. A lot of you guys know that they will also be bringing on some of our vendors like TAP and Princess and Royal Caribbean over the months. Once a month, we'll probably have a third-party vendor on that'll really help you guys scale in a really big way. So we couldn't be more excited to have them part of our family. We always told you that today will always be the worst day of Levarti. I think Jake said that since, September of 2023. And every day we get together and figure out how can we make this tighter? How can we make it stronger? How can we make this the best travel company that's ever hit the market? Do you have something to say, Jake?
Yeah, I just want to, speaking about these trainings with Michael and Katie Catlow, guys, if you're a travel agent, you can't miss these. I mean, just don't ever miss these Monday night trainings. They're phenomenal. And I just want to remind everybody, one of the great things about what we now have in place with the home-based travel agent program is we legitimately have a business that people can plug into and not ever go recruit a single person if they don't want to. They don't have to participate on these Saturday morning calls. They don't have to come to conferences. They don't have to be part of the direct sales model. We all are, right? Because we understand the potential of the revenue share pools. But a lot of people don't want to go recruit people. They don't want to go talk to their friends and family about another business opportunity, and that's okay. We've got a business where they can legitimately make a multiple six-figure income. I mean, I was talking to Michael the other day. He personally knows travel agents, just regular, not host agencies, but travel agents like we all are that make 7 figures. Okay, think about that for a minute. And I'll just give you one quick example. I know I've got a friend in another company that has a huge team. And this is not the company. This is a team within a company. And I know the guy that books their team cruise every single year. Okay, it's the same routine every year. It's pretty much the same people every year. He makes over $40,000 a year booking that one group. Okay, just that one group. I had a guy reach out to me. DJ doesn't even know this story, I don't think, but maybe he does. I had a guy reach out to me just the other day. And it's a friend of mine that's taking 20 of his employees down to the Dominican Republic. He said, "Hey, can you book this for me?" I said, "Absolutely, I can book it for you." The commission on this booking, he called me up. This guy has no interest in being a rep or an affiliate or whatever, but he needed somebody to book his trip. The commission on that trip is going to be about $3,000. Guys, there's huge money in the travel agent side outside of what we're all doing here. Okay. And I mean, you look at most companies in our industry, the only way you can make a six or multiple six-figure income is to build a team. It's hard to sell enough nutritional products to your friends and family to make $100,000 a year. It just is. Okay. But with a travel agent, as a travel agent, you've got an opportunity to do that.
Yeah, no, we're excited about it. I mean, we truly have what everybody's looking for when it comes to travel. On the consumer side, we can win at every level, right? If they don't want to make money in the travel space, they got access to a net rate booking engine. If they want to be able to have the perks that a travel agent has, they've got the ability to do that. If they want to book other people, like I had two people in my inbox. A lot of you might have seen my posts on Tuesday and Thursdays. I do travel deals on Tuesdays and Thursdays the last couple of weeks. And every time I post a travel deal, I get less engagement. However, I get more people in my DMs asking for information. And I've actually given a couple deals away to some people that are on here just because I don't have the bandwidth to go book group cruises and family vacations. And so I'm giving those away to the sort of travel agents that are engaged with what we're doing. But it's ultimately exciting to see the fact that, hey, if you talk about your opportunity, people are going to learn about it. Just remember this too about social media and posting content. Only about 5% of the people actually see your posts. I know we all think everybody sees everything we do, but the truth of the matter is it's not the case. And so by you posting every Tuesday and Thursday or a couple times a week doing curiosity posts and value added posts, you're going to get so you're going to have new people see this, the repetitive things that you see or that you're posting on social media. So just keep that in mind because we're getting clients off of those posts. We're getting members off of the posts. We're getting clients that want us to book things off of our posts. It's happened the last 2 weeks since I started doing a lot of that stuff, being more vocal with what we do. So just keep that in mind. The last thing I want to touch on today, folks, is this. I mean, I love the holiday season, November, December, not because of the holidays necessarily, although I love, hanging out with friends and family. I've got my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law, my two nephews that are in town, and we're having fun teaching them pickleball and doing some great stuff and just having a great time. But I actually love it because you can see who rises to the top. I call it separation season. This is the time where you're going to find the best people that help scale Levarti. Is always November, December. When I look back at the last 10, since 2010, the different companies that I've been a part of, I've always made my moves in November and December. And I've also found my best candidates to partner with in November and December because they're the ones out there looking for opportunity. So they're not starting at the starting line on January 1. They've already got some traction and momentum going into the following year. And I'm just telling you right now, there are the people that you're wanting in your business, the people that you're looking for to join your team or become a travel agent are actually out there looking now, and they're not waiting until the new year bell rings because they want to have a solid foundation. They want to, cross their T's, dot their I's. They want to get all their plans and their goals and their game plan mapped out, if you will. So just know the ones that are in communication with you, it might be a smaller list of people that you're communicating with, but that smaller list is definitely going to have a lot of gold, on that list with what we're doing because they're the ones that are looking for opportunities to go to that next level. So, we gave you a huge reason, and I talked about this earlier today, to reach out to people that are on your fence list, to people that are already in your business. Like, don't neglect the other affiliates that you have in your business. Inform them, make them aware of what we're doing, strategize, create your own mini power hours together, get together, hold each other accountable because, becoming successful is on a very, very lonely road. Not everybody understands your vision, your dreams, your goals. A lot of people have always quit on their goals and their dreams and their vision. And most people do. You are a rare duck, just so you all know. You are all rare species. You're all rare humans. You believe that you deserve a better quality of life. And that's why you're doing Levarti. You want something more that you can't find somewhere else. And you believe and know down to the core bone that Levarti can be the vehicle that can get you where you want to go. And you have blind faith. We always talk about it. It's not what you say and how it's not what you say, it's what you believe in what you say. It's believe in what you're doing. Like I believe down to the core that our game plan of getting everybody to become a 2+ factory and getting the amnesia and requalifying every single month is the most simple, duplicatable game plan on planet Earth when it comes to building a side hustle. I know that we've given more ways for people to make more money without even having to build a massive team. We've solved the 65-year-old problem in the network marketing space where there's more people that have, failed and got success. And we believe we can move the needle with all of our tools and all of our systems and all of our resources on what it takes. But here, I was thinking last week, in all the different runs that I did in my career in the network marketing profession. And I'm going back to when my first mentor, Mark, got me started and what the energy was, what the community was, what the culture was building. And I'll tell you this, you have a more of a battle with what's the word I'm looking for? Attention than ever before. What do I mean by that? When I first started doing this 28 years ago and Jake did over 33 years ago, there was easier to keep people's focus and attention because we didn't have the internet back then. We didn't have social media way back then. We didn't have all these shiny objects. We didn't have the fact that you could just download an app today, get approved tomorrow, and start driving, for some type of a company and earn money for doing delivery service, right? There's a lot of ways for a lot of people to make extra money. A lot of it's transactional where they're trading time for money. And don't get me wrong, you're going to trade time for money when you build Levarti or any other company. Initially, you're going to be grossly overworked and underpaid while you build the foundation. But as you build the foundation, it's going to flip and you're going to have more money than work effort going in over time. And it's going to flip for everybody. But my point is there's people are realizing and identifying today more than ever before, people want to make extra money. How many of you realize that more people now are driving Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, Amazon, that, factor meals, all these different things than ever before, right? And because they're identifying, they're realizing they need a side hustle, which makes that very exciting for our community and our industry in the affiliate marketing space. But you also have to realize you're going to have to develop a little bone called patience. And you're going to just have to keep showing up when you don't feel like it. You're going to have to keep informing people, making people aware of what's going on. You have to be the leader that you want to be. I always ask people, would you be able to recruit you? Would you be able to sponsor you? Would you have gotten fired based upon your work ethic for yesterday? Or would you've gotten a raise? Those are questions I always ask myself on a daily or weekly basis. I always inspect what I expect out of myself. And so when I started going back and looking at all the different runs in every company that I was a part of, it came down to communication. It came down to culture. It came down to community. It was a part of a belonging. How many of you realize that if you didn't have I'll put it this way, if I didn't build the relationships in my previous companies and I had a bad day, it would have been a lot easier for me to quit. But because I built such a great friendship base and a community and a culture in these companies, we all rode that emotional roller coaster together. We rode the highs, we rode the lows. I mean, Tina and I worked in other companies together and we always had each other's back. Isn't that interesting? And we would motivate each other and to inspire each other. A lot of times, these Saturday trainings are great for new people, but it's also great for people that have been around for a while, one, to see the growth and the transformation of a company, but you do get inspired and you do get motivated when you're on these types of trainings. Would you agree that it recharges you just a little bit? And a lot of times when I'm doing a training, I'm doing it for me too. Selfishly, I need to hear the stuff that's coming out of my mouth also. All right. I'm human too. I need to get inspired and I inspect what I expect also. So here's my challenge to you. The question I want you to ask yourself is this: are you building a culture that has a lot of stickiness to it? Because although, everybody plugs into the Saturday trainings, I know we have, leaders that do things on Friday in here and with different groups. And, are you encouraging and inspiring and motivating and calling the people that you enrolled and let them know, hey, I'm here for you, not just making it about business. Like I call people and just be bullshit with them. I just talk to them. I don't bring up business every time. I let them know that I'm there for them. Anything you need, let me know. I love doing three-way calls after people see all the different videos and all the different opportunities. But ultimately, I'm building a friendship. Like going on the cruise and the traincation in April, the most part that I'm the most excited about is in the evenings, in the mornings, and hanging out, having a cocktail, having lunch, having conversations while walking on the boats and the ship, and building a true community and a connection. That's what it's all about. I mean, there's 99% of my network I would have never met without social media. Like I love social media for the fact that it brings people together that you would have never ever met before. Like without social media, I would have never met Corinne because I wouldn't have bought into social media and I wouldn't have gone to a Ray Higdon event and I would have never became a student and then eventually coach. And then she had to beg for me to train her because we were so busy. I'm just joking. But we became great friends because of the internet, because of social media. And I could go down the list with 99% of the people on here. I mean, there's Kathy Jensen here. She saw something on social media of me doing a training or an interview and reached out to me. And that was because of social media and the internet. I can go down the list. Same thing with all of you guys. So just know the power of what you have in front of you is so magical. And you can truly have blind faith now with what we're doing within our community with Levarti. And so, I always talk about a promotion or an event is only as good as the promoter of that event. You guys have heard me talk about Mike Tyson was one of the best all-time fighters back in the early days, in my younger days. And, his promoter made as much money, if not more money, Don King, than the guy in the ring because he was so good at promoting. Look at Dana White with the UFC. I mean, he's one of the best all-time greatest promoters in the world, and he's not in the ring getting hit at all. And so I just want you to take that mentality as every time we have a Monday night call or a power hour or a Saturday call, or we do an art one day pop-up event somewhere or an in-person event, the question I have for you is, are you reaching out and connecting with everybody that you enrolled 100% of the time? Is it on your DMO, your daily method of operation? Are you staying front of mind? Because where most people drop the ball when they're building this type of business is they sign somebody up. Like I signed up Tina. I'm super excited. I get her into the community, have her go through the 5 steps to success in 3 days. I recognize her on social media, and then I go back to the well and go find somebody else. No, that's where you start spinning multiple plates, where you give them assignments and tasks like, Tina, go through the first 3 days, but after day 1, text me, let me know you're on it, you got everything. And in the meantime, I'm going to go keep prospecting and signing more people up. But I'm always checking in with my brand new people have been around for a while. I'm connecting. I'll reach out to Ann Russo and say, hey, how's the happy Thanksgiving? How's things going? Is there anything I can help you with? Did you know X, Y, and Z events coming up? Whatever it might be. So just be aware, be the leader, be the enroller, be the affiliate that you wish you had. And I'm telling you, we tighten the reins on this and we scale this thing in a big way. Your 2025 is going to be magical. I always talk about the fact that getting from where we are to $1 million a month in gross sales will be the hardest and thing that we ever do with Levarti. We really will. And to me, we've already done what the hardest thing is. Get through our first 15 months, fine tuning, building the parachute as we're jumping out of the plane, making it stronger, faster, better, keeping your trust, keeping your friendship, keeping the blind faith, keep casting the vision. Like we've done all that. That's probably what's been the hardest part so far. All right. From where we are today to get to $1 million a month, now we have all the tools to build the mansion. We've got all the leadership. We've got the culture. We've got everything that you need to be successful. There's nothing else that Levarti needs to deliver for you to win. Like there's no excuses. There's no holding back. There's nothing else that truly we need to have delivered. I built much larger teams and much bigger businesses with less quality tools, with less quality people, with less quality product. And I'm just telling you that we have the magic within what we're doing. There's companies that started when we did, they're already gone. They started before us, they're already gone. They started after us, they're already gone. They went up and they're down. And we just were steady, we were slow, we were consistent, and we wanted to make sure everything was done the right way. Now it's time to go. And I'm telling you, if you can focus and just start piquing people's interest, having at least one conversation a day at a minimum, figure out what your baseline is for you to hit your goals, for you to hit, the levels of success you want to have. What pools do you want to be in? And then go help the people in your team. Like nothing is more rewarding than helping somebody get their first sale. Nothing is more rewarding than helping somebody accomplish a new rank. But you got to go get enough people personally enrolled to get to the pools you desire. Then you have to go back and help everybody you enrolled to get to the pools they desire. And I'm telling you, when we start all doing this together and we focus on at least getting 1, 2, 3 personals every single month and working with those people, helping them get to their goals and desires. We all know and heard this a million times. The more people that you help get what they want in life, you automatically get what you want. I was at a training with a lady I have a ton of respect for back in a company in 2000. I think it was about 11 or 12. And it was a company I actually worked with Tina. And there was a lady in there and she was doing a training. And I was just kind of sitting there learning from her on a Friday night. And she was talking about dream boards and vision boards and how she gets together every year with her team and they create these vision boards of all the things that they want to have accomplished in their lifetime with the company that they were in at that time. And what she did that I thought was pretty magical is she took one piece of information off all of her team's boards and put it on her boards above her goals and above her dreams. And the number one thing she focused on was helping everybody accomplish that one thing from their vision board. And when she did, she took it off her vision board. And by the time she got all the other people's visions and dreams to help them come true off of her board, guess what? All of hers automatically came true because she helped enough people get what they want. She automatically got what she wanted. So the question I have for you before we wrap this up today is, do you have your vision in place for yourself? Number one, because you have to, without that, you're not going to hit any goal. But number two, are you getting together with your team? Do you have your list of people that you're working with to help them get their goals and dreams so they can have the success they desire, which automatically is going to help you get what you desire? Those are the two things you got to focus on. I always reach out to the people I personally enrolled. And as I build relationships with the people that they enrolled, guess what? I'm reaching out to them and doing the exact same thing. But it's all about building culture. It's about building community. It's about, being consistent, following up, teaching the system, leveraging the duplication, leveraging your leaders. See, if I didn't bring you in, that's okay. If you need a 3-way call, reach out to me, reach out to Jake, reach out to Bart, reach out to Corinne, reach out to Sandy Toes, the leaders that are making things happen in our company. We're all one team, one dream, which is for the first time ever in 28 years, I can honestly say that we have a compensation plan. We have the systems that truly allow us to all win by helping everybody, whether we enrolled them or not. So Monday night, we got an amazing training with the Catlows. I'll be doing a pop-up training on how I duplicate and enroll people and launch people and talk about, you'll hear some role play of how I do some three-way calls. And over the next coming weeks, we'll do some LMS pop-up trainings as well. And we'll constantly stay front of mind. We'll even do some surprise presentations as we grow here, guys. But this is the time for you to enjoy your family this weekend. Go see what you can do to get that one sale so you get in the raffle. This month is the biggest raffle month, I would say, because of the extra with the Catlows. Getting 50% of the commission is probably the cherry on top of the most amazing dessert you had this weekend. All right. And so I appreciate each and every one of you for showing up. Congratulations. You should be proud of yourselves, and just know that 2025 is going to be an exceptional year for Levarti. It's going to be an amazing year for many, many of you. And just count your blessings that you're truly at the right place at the right time. Because I know Jake, myself, and Bart, and Dave, and all the people we work closely with, we're so grateful for all of you. We're grateful for each other, and grateful for our families, and talk about being at the right place at the right time. The stars couldn't be more aligned than they are right now. And so just don't be left behind on this journey. You are where you need to be. It's just a matter of doing what you need to do. So appreciate each and every one of you guys. Have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks for showing up, and we'll talk to you guys this week.